Good evening to all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Okay, guys, this is first class. So let me take notepad. This is completely first class. Okay. We'll start from the scratch. This is day one. So far, what we have discussed, that is completely basic level. Like it is just like understanding between you and me, like a training process, and just like understanding classes. So this is completely first class. The topic is SAP FICO or S4 HANA Finance consultant roles and responsibilities. SAP FICO or S4 HANA Finance consultant roles and responsibilities have been classified as like this: strategic level, operational level, troubleshooting, strategic level, operational level, troubleshooting, and implementation level, troubleshooting, document, and compliance. Okay, then end user training, MIS course. See, SAP FICO or S4 HANA consultant. Okay, so I think my voice is audible. So please tell me, is my voice is clear or not?
Yes, sir. It's all clear.
Okay. One minute. Okay. So we can say SAP FICO S4 HANA finance consultant roles and responsibilities have been classified like this: strategic level, operational level, implementation level, troubleshooting, document and compliance, maintenance, end user training, MIS reports. So these are the roles and responsibilities that SAP FICO or S4 HANA consultant will perform in real time. Okay. Strategic level. Strategic level. Strategy means planning. Strategy means planning. Strategic level. Strategic level means planning. So, what is planning? Strategic level means planning. What we need to plan? Anyone? So, as a functional consultant, generally for implementation projects, what we need to plan? Anyone have any idea? Just to say something on this.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, what's your name?
Sir, my name is Rekha, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
We need to plan for the duration of the project and what is the cost of that project, maintenance.
Okay. Okay. See, Arjun.
How much people will required for this implementation?
Okay. Okay. See, assume. So assume. So one manufacturing company is there. The company name is Vizag Steel Plant. Okay, the manufacturing company name is Vizag Steel Plant. So this manufacturing company never used SAP earlier.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this company wants
Please share the screen.
already shared. I think, can you see my screen or not? Please confirm.
Yes, yes, yes. It was visible.
So this manufacturing company, see, assume this is one of the manufacturing company. Name is Vizag Steel Plant. Okay, so this is a manufacturing company, Vizag Steel Limited, Private Limited. This manufacturing company never used SAP earlier. Okay, so earlier they have data in different ERP or different Excel sheet. Okay, so Excel sheet or Tally or some other place. Now this company wants to switch to SAP. Okay, this company wants to switch to SAP. Okay. So this kind of project is called as implementation project. Called implementation. Okay, so please keep your audio mute, please. So this kind of project is called as implementation project. Okay, so this Vizag Steel company will invite bid. So this Vizag will invite bid to the consulting companies. So tell me some of the consulting companies in the market. The project cost is, bid cost is 10 crores. Okay, base price. And tell me some of the consulting companies.
TCS, Wipro, Infosys.
TCS, Wipro,
Infosys.
Infosys. Okay, TCS, Wipro, Infosys.
HCL, sir.
So HCL. Next,
Simon, sir.
KPMG, Deloitte,
KPMG. Okay. Then
Atos.
so many companies examples. So now this company has invited bid to this one. Okay, this TCS, Wipro, and Infosys, HCL. The bid cost is 10 crores. Okay, so this TCS company or Wipro company, before taking this project, what kind of things need to consider? Anyone? Like before explaining about this bid, so they need to put some bid value, right, in the market. So tell me, what are the factors should consider before accepting this project?
which model to be used, how many user will be used this ERP, etc.
So before accepting this project, these companies should analyze the business process of this Vizag steel plant. So business process including what is the size of the company, how many plants are there, how many company codes are there, how many controlling areas are there, okay, and how many vendors, customers, okay, total size. The total size of the company should be analyzed, okay, and how many people this SAP access will be provided, like how many people are using SAP access, that is also pointed. So all these points like business process, complete business process, need to analyze these consulting companies, and they will come up with different quotes. So they will give the quotations, right? So this is our price. Okay, so Vizag Steel will pick respective consultant company. They will provide better service, and they are reliable, and they have good exposure on the implementation projects. So this Vizag Steel company will definitely pick one of the company from this area. So who will provide better service and who will give the low cost service, they will consider quality and quantity. Both should be considered, and they will finalize. Now, so TCS, Vizag Steel company pick the TCS. Okay. So then what happened? So TCS company again recruit the project manager. Again, this company recruit a project manager. Okay. So this project manager recruit the leads. This leads recruit the FI consultants and MM consultants. All consultants will be recruited by project manager respective leads. Okay. So in this budget only all these things will be considered. So like so TCS has told us, so we will come 12 crores. The project is 12 crores. It is 14 months project or 10 months project. So generally implementation project, big project should be 16 months. 16 months minimum, and it may be 22 months also. Implementation, big projects. Okay, so TCS company recruit the project manager and again recruit leads and again recruits FI consultant. You are getting call from these consulting companies. So that means, so there is a project will be there. There is a project. There are different kind of projects like implementation project, support project, rollout project, upgrade projects, mergers and acquisitions and all. So those are all things will be discussed next classes. First 5 to 6 classes are completely project related stuff we'll discuss. So after that, we will move to directly SAP screens. Okay, first 5 to 6 classes only project related to understand the complete idea on these products. Okay, so strategy including how many resource are required. How many resources are required to this project? Okay, how many resources are required to this project? How many resources are required? 50 members. Generally, project include 80, 70, 60, 40, including FI members, SD members, MM, PP, QM. All members should be included in the project. So total size of the project around 60 to 80 members also. 80 members. You can say to the interviewer 18 months, and project duration is 18 months. And here, what is the project goals? What is the project goals? Objectives of the project. And what is the SLA of the project. Okay. So how many resources are required to this project? What is the project goals, objectives? What is the SLA of the project? Okay. Project duration. Okay. And scoping. Scoping means how we can get the information from the business team. See, if the business team is providing all these information, we can able to map, right? If business is not supplying any type of information, then it will be difficult for you to mapping into SAP system. So as a functional consultant, you should analyze the business requirement. You should understand the size of the company. You should understand the business process. What is R2R process? What is P2P process? What is what is the process? Okay, how the material should be purchased, and what kind of manufacturing activity the client is dealing. Okay, and these are all things will be discussed in the strategic level. Strategy. Okay, this is called as a strategic level. Strategy means how many resources are required to this project, what is the project goals, objectives, what is the SLA of the project duration, scoping. Okay, all things will be discussed in this strategic level.
So, what is the mean this SAT meaning?
Service level agreement. So there should be an agreement between the client and the consulting company that when we are going to complete this project, deadlines and everything comes into picture. Okay, so this is called as a strategic planning. Here one meeting should be set up. That is called as a kickoff meeting. Kickoff meeting means introduction meeting with your project manager and your colleagues. Okay. Kickoff meeting means introduction meeting with your project manager and colleagues. How many resources are required to this project? What is the project goals? Objectives? What is the SLA of the project? Project duration and scoping. Okay. So strategic level, operational level, implementation level, troubleshooting, documents and compliance, and end user training, MIS reports. These are all part of consultant duties. So kickoff meeting. Kickoff meeting is just like introduction meeting with your project manager and colleagues. So you will be participating in kickoff meeting. As a functional guy, so you are not participating in any of these activities. This is a high level things. Setting up of SLA, duration. This is project delivery heads. High level people will deal these things. So you are participating only kickoff meeting. It is just like introduction meeting with your project manager and your colleagues. So like you can share your experiences and your project manager guide you in the project objectives, goals, durations, business process. Okay, all these stuff, all those stuff like how your code of conduct, ethics, how we can behave in the client location. These are all things will be discussed. So in the kickoff meeting plan. So you are participating only kickoff meeting. You are not participate or you don't have any scope like setting up of strategy and all. Okay. So now you got the got the point like what is strategic level, right? So up to the end of this roles and responsibilities, you come to know each and everything, like what generally SAP consultant will do in real time. Okay, and then so I will share you one document at the end of the session. Once I finish it up, So today it's not finished. I will finish it up to implementation level. Then tomorrow we'll finish up another roles and responsibilities. By tomorrow, so I'll close this SAP consultant roles and responsibilities. And day after tomorrow, so you need to prepare all the one document. I will share you one real-time document. So in that, all roles and responsibilities has been clearly mentioned. Roles and responsibilities have been clearly mentioned, and the terminology and everything a little bit high. So once you read out that document, then you come to know, okay, each and everything what SAP consultant will do in real time, as well as if you read out the terminology, you don't have any problem while expressing your thoughts to your to the your seniors, colleagues, okay, and the high level people. So that's the reason. So presentation is very important for you. Okay, so I will share you the document. You need to read out the document, and the next day, so you will answer. You will start with your presentation for 15 minutes without stopping. Okay, today and tomorrow I will take complete session. Okay, after that I will share you one document, and then you need to come up with your presentations. Okay. So this is about the strategic level. In strategic level, you are not participator. Okay, so it is high level plan. Operational level. See, for implementing the project, there are so many methodologies are there. Here I'm not discussing any methodology. I'm just explaining everything in normal and general sense. See, we have different kind of methodologies for implementing S4 HANA projects and ECC projects. I'm not discussing about those stuff. So let me clarify. Once you join into any company, what are the roles and responsibilities will be assigned to you, and how you can go through that, and how you can present it to the interviewers. So sorry, key users. These are all things we will discuss over here. Okay. And the second thing is operational level. Okay. And the second thing is operational level. What is meant by operational? Operational level.
So the operation means day-to-day activities, sir.
So
the operation means day-to-day activities in organization or a company.
Okay, that is normal thing. What is operational level here in SAP side? Operational level. So as a functional consultant, you are a functional consultant, okay? So you will have to participate in preparation of business blueprints. Okay, so you need to thoroughly understand what is the business process of the client. So operational means you should know what kind of operations so that your client is dealing, what kind of manufacturing activities that your client is dealing, what is the process for that. Okay, so operational level means what is the process for that. Operational means, so we need to prepare the business blueprint of the particular company's operations. So what kind of, as a functional, what kind of business blueprints we need to prepare? We need to prepare, so to be document. So to be document is SAP document, it's a technical document. It's a technical. To be document is called as a technical document. So the client will share you entire information about the business process. So as is means as it is, client information, client business process. So based on this business process, you need to prepare to be document. So as is document will be shared by our client. Based on that as a document, you should prepare the to be document. How we are going to mapping into SAP, that is very important. Okay. How we are going to map into SAP, that is called as a to be document. That is called as a to be document. Got my point? Okay. So as this document will be shared by our client. It's a technical document completely. To be document is a SAP document. How we are going to map it SAP system, that is called as a to be document. Client information. This is as is to be. Sometimes what happen? So we are not able to map a client business requirement. Client business requirement and scenarios. We are not able to map into SAP system. Okay. Client business requirement scenarios are not able to map into SAP system. That is called as a gap. Okay. So to be document is a SAP document. It's a technical document. So as is will be shared by your client, and you will understand the business process. Then you can map into SAP system based on the client information. Sometimes what happens? Client scenarios, client requirement may not fit to the SAP system. We're not able to. It's not possible to map into SAP system. There is a gap between SAP and client business information. So that case, we will connect to ABAPer. So our ABAPer. So he will check the feasibility, this scenario or business requirement, we can map it or not. He will check. He is solely responsible for that. Any technical challenges are there. Okay, if SAP system may not provide the solution for business, then that case, so ABAPer will suggest you to raise OSS nodes or to connect to SAP directly. Because once you take in server access, that means your client once taken server access. If your client has taken any server access from SAP, SAP will suggest and guide you, and he will assist you if any technical issues, any technical challenges. Okay, this is the operational level. Here only documentation part. Okay, understanding the business process is a very crucial activity for the SAP consultant. If you're not able to understand the things properly, then it would be difficult for you to map into SAP system. So you need to design the system. You need to configure the system. For designing, so ABAPer involvement will be for designing the system. ABAPer involvement is required. For configuring, SAP FI consultant alone perform the configuration part. Okay. So this is the overall idea on the operational level. Okay, what generally SAP consultant will do, and implementation level. And implementation level means Implementation means, so we need to configure the system. So two types of configurations. Okay, one is a baseline configuration. One is baseline configuration. Second one is final configuration. Okay. We need to configure the system. Two types of configurations. One is baseline configuration, and the second one is final configurations. Okay, baseline configuration and final configuration. So baseline configuration, majority of baseline configuration, majority of configurations will be performed like daily, day to day, whatever the things are happening, like posting, like accounts payable, posting, receivables, clearing, and all the majority of configurations, 80% will be covered over here. In the final configuration, any gap relation of FI to MM integration related, FI to SD integration, PP, HR, so many integrations will be there. So these are all integration parts covered in the final configuration. Got my point? Okay, baseline configuration and finally final configuration. Okay, this is operational level and this is implementation level. So implementation level, you will do testing also. So you need to perform testing activities. So there are multiple testing, there are different kind of testing activities like unit testing, integration testing. So regression testing. So unit testing, integration testing, regression testing, performance testing. Okay. So UAT testing. Okay. So please watch this video and note down the points in your own way. Okay, so I will give you hints, like I will share you this document to you after end of session, but you need to make your own way and watch this video 2 times. Unit testing, integration, because you are completely initial stage. So it's better to watch this video 2 times, then you will get the terminology. And at least you will get to know what's happening here. So unit testing, integration testing, regression testing, performance testing, UAT testing, security testing, positive testing, negative testing, so many types of testings are there. So these are all testing activities you need to perform. So because first thing is plan. Okay, second thing is documentation. And the third one is configuration. And fourth one is testing. And last, you can move this all changes to go live. Go live means production. System is moving to production. Changes are moving to production. So if you want to start anything in SAP, first you need to make a plan. Then prepare the documentation. Then do the configuration. Then do the testing. Without testing, we cannot move the changes to production. Go live. Testing is very important. Okay, in test, so if you make any wrong configuration, any bugs that could be identified, and we can rectify those things immediately on the spot. So without testing, we cannot send the changes to production. Okay. So this is the overall idea. Like I just explained, operational level up to implementation. And here also, like it is also part of your duty. So to system design. So system design is part of SAP consultant. W means workflow. R means reports. I means interfaces. C means conversions. So E means the enhancements. F means forms. So RISE means W means workflow, R means report, I means interface, C means conversion, E means enhancement, F means form. Okay. So W means workflow, R means report, I means interfaces, C means conversion, E means enhancement, F means form. So unit testing, integration testing, regression testing, performance testing, UAT testing, security testing, positive testing, negative testing, all the testing activities need to perform. The operational level, as is document to be document gap. So next implementation level, two types of configuration, baseline configuration, final configuration. So here, so as is to be gap. Gap is the client business requirement. Okay. Okay. So this is all about the process. So this is completely system design. System design. So for this, ABAP requirement is there. Without ABAP, we cannot do anything. So these are all system designs. We need to work with ABAPers coordinatively. Without ABAP involvement, we cannot do anything in the RISE concept. Very important concept. And here also, it is your duty, data migration. So data migration activities. Data migration means data migration or data loading activities. So let's say you have vendors 1000 in your client has 1000 vendors in the legacy system. Legacy system is non-SAP. So customers are 5K. Okay, vendors are this amount. The GLs, client has GL list 2K. Okay, so all the master data, and client has already open vendor open items, clearing items, invoices, vendor open and invoice, clearing items, customer invoice, clearing items. These are all data is with the client, and the client has already trial value. But not in SAP, it is in legacy system. Client has been doing the business for the last 10 years. Then client has already data. So whatever the data is there, so that need to be migrated from non-SAP to SAP system. That is called as a cutover activities or data migration activities. You want to bring the data from non-SAP system. Client has already data, right? Client has GL accounts. Client has vendors. Client has customers. So client has bank details. All the master data is there. Client has, and all the transactional data. So this master data and transactional data should be should be brought from the non-SAP system to SAP system. That is called as the cutover activities or data loading activities that we need to perform in real time. That we need to perform. This is one kind of project. This is one kind of project. Okay, this is one kind of. So you maybe participate. Sometimes you will be participate testing activities. Sometimes you will be there in the RISE-IF objects. Sometimes so your work will be assigned to data migration activities. Okay, and you may be part of configuration, or sometimes you may be part of doing business blueprints and all. So we cannot decide what kind of project you will get in real time. Any kind of projects, maybe you may be participate, or else you will be participate entire project also. So you will be there in the kickoff meeting, operational level, implementation level, unit testing, RISE-IF objects, data migration. Okay. So these are all things maybe you will participate for end-to-end implementation. This is called end-to-end implementation. Okay. This is called as an end-to-end implementation. End-to-end means you will be participating planning, you will be participating business blueprint, you will be participating configuration and testing. Okay. This is called as implementation. Got my point? All right. I think everyone understand these things. If you're not able to understand, then tell me where you are stuck. So we will clarify. And one more thing is, this video is recording. Once a video is ended up, you will see this video in chat box. Okay. You will see this video in the chat box. So it means form. Okay. Here already mentioned. What are forms and all, I will tell you. Okay, print forms, script forms, PDF forms. So many types of forms will be there. But today, just understand only terminology. Because going forward, we will deal only these topics. Okay.
Hello.
I will try to make you understand the concept, and you guys need to understand the technology and understanding the process. That's enough. Yes, please. They're saying something. Hello? Hello? Okay. So this is the end of the today's session. Tomorrow we'll finish up this concept. And day after tomorrow, you guys need to present these things. I will see how many people can able to give the demonstrations on these areas. So today, just noted down all the points which we discussed briefly. Okay, and tomorrow we will finish up this roles and responsibilities concept. And the day after tomorrow, I shared these things. Day after tomorrow, okay. So I'll take demonstration from you, everyone, because communication is very important. If you give the demonstration, then there is no problem in the real time. Because based on your communication only, the interview will find out your real time or not real time. Okay. Thank you. We'll continue tomorrow. Good night.